Let's talk some numbers. Hi everybody, it's Craig, and today is January 11th. I'm here to talk about some numbers, and I'm not talking about economic data, but I'm talking about a study that came out that shows that about 6 times as many youth today are in mentally bad shape compared to 50 years ago, 60 years ago. And that is not just from a lack of diagnosis, that is from the same survey being administered 70,000 times from then till now, from 1938 to now. And it shows that depression is up 6 times as much, and hypermania, which is a measure of it's a disorder with anxiety, is up from 5% to 30%. And I think it's very telling of where we stand, not just economically, but as a society, culturally, in general. We're in bad shape. And I think there's a number of causes for that. The video I'm responding to, Krabby Dog Tricks, Charlie's video, he talks about distractions. And I think we have tons of distractions, both from the important news media that we talk about a lot and from the just important life things that we could be doing. We are constantly distracted by whether it's a news story about Tiger Woods or Harry Reid saying the Negro word, or if it's just going to see movies all the time or spending all your time by yourself watching TV instead of getting out and talking to people about important things or just about each other and about how you care about them. And I think that we are all just so used to these distractions, we consider them a normal part of our lives, and we consider it how things at least are okay being, if not they should be. And I think it's important to point out to people that just because something is portrayed as important doesn't make it so. Because you see Tiger Woods on the headline of a newspaper does not mean it's the most important thing. We have all been trained, not necessarily by design, but just by what sells, what we see in the newspapers, that what is there is what's important, what we need to know about. What you see as the headline news story on the nightly news, that's what's important, nothing else. And that is just wrong, and I think a lot of people watching this channel probably know that. But we all take these things for granted, and most people do anyway, that is just normal and that's how it should be. And just because everyone else thinks it's important doesn't make it so. Just because Tiger Woods is what sells or crappy reality TV is what sells and what most people like does not mean it's important. And that is something to point out to people. Just because it's normal and everyone else likes it doesn't make it good. Look where it's led us. Look what path it's led us down, that we have 6 times as many people depressed as we did 60 years ago. And we have much higher anxiety among people. Now, I think this is also a result of what everyone is striving to do. We live in a time of, at least for now, extraordinary wealth. We have a lot of people, we're bombarded constantly with advertising telling us we need to be beautiful and famous, and all these people, like Tiger Woods, are put up on a pedestal. Look at Tiger Woods. He is a great golfer. He has a ton of money. He's relatively attractive. So fame, wealth, beauty, power, all these things that were held up on pedestals, they don't actually make us happy. They really don't. Look where this has led us. And I'm not just guessing on this. There is empirical research that backs this up. I will link you to an article in the New York Times that really lays this all out and shows that we are grasping at things and striving for things that are not helpful to us. The human brain is just bad at predicting what will make it happy. We can't do it, and we're failing at it. We're making ourselves less happy. So what you really need to do, I think, and there's research that shows this, is that you need to build lasting relationships. You need to have a sense of community, which has gone way down. Look at everyone. When you walk down the street, you see the blue glove television's windows. You don't see people out on their porches talking to each other. You don't see neighborhood get-togethers as much as you did 50 years ago. And I think that's very important. I think that there is much less of an emphasis on that. It's very frustrating to me. I see it affecting my own life in ways that I feel like people aren't committed to keeping lasting relationships. And that's really what makes me happy. I know that's what makes me happy. I realize that being wealthy will not make me happy. I feel lucky to have realized that, and that fame won't make me happy. Any of these things that people are constantly striving for. So what the take-home message from all this would be is look at all your options as far as anything goes, as far as what media you will intake, what stories you will discuss with your friends, what you will spend your free time doing, and what will you put your effort into. And decide for yourself what is really important, what will actually make me happy, what is not just good because people tell me it's good and I'm expected to think it's good, but look at it from a completely objective point of view, pretend you don't know anything about society and how it functions, and think what is important, and do it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.